Hello there, this is Zakk Wylde, and you're watching Loudwire.
What's up, everyone? Gruhamed here from Loudwire with Mr. Zakk Wylde again.
How you
It's
doing,
so
my
good
brother?
to see you, dude.
Right back at you.
Always nice to have you by. So, Book of Shadows 2. I got to listen to it. It's really a beautiful album.
It's horrendous, to be honest.
No, honestly, I thought it was really beautiful.
No, I'm just saying that's what JD said, but anyways, go ahead.
Oh, really?
Carry on,
That's
yeah.
a shame.
Actually says that every night I do my guitar, so carry on.
Oh, well, you can listen to me.
But then again, he's a Mets fan and I'm a Yankee guy, so that might have something to do with it.
Yeah.
But carry on, man.
But yes, I was wondering, how often do you get approached by fans who like to talk to you about how beautiful your music is? Because I imagine there's a lot of people who are like, yeah, brother, like, it's great. You keep kicking ass, keep playing, we love you. But like, does anyone really come at you with like an adoring, like doe-eyed kind of tone when it comes to like, oh, your music is so beautiful?
Well, I have some people that, they just tell me, they'll say, Zakk, I was on a cutting phase. I was trying to lose some weight. I put some Black Label records on, and I put some of the Book of Shadows album on. I got violently ill for about 3 weeks, and I lost about maybe, 26 pounds, and I was ripped to the bone.
Wow.
So, but they thank me a lot. I get contests ready for bodybuilding shows and stuff like that, but they use that instead
You gotta
of
lose weight.
They use another form of diuretics, but
you gotta cut it.
No, it's just what usually happens, when we're rolling around, how the Book of Shadows thing came up, it's just it's 20 years ago. I mean, I can't believe it's already 20 years ago. It's funny, we're in New York City, and this is actually where I wrote the record when we were doing Osmosis with Oz.
Yeah,
with
sure.
The Boss. And what the normal day would be, we'd go down, we'd track, and then when we got done tracking, it was just, it'd be me and you just going bar hopping until about 6 o'clock in the morning every day. So, I mean, it was just like, I'd end up at this one bar, Brews, next to the Lexington Plaza where we were staying on 34th and Lexington. And I remember I'd just go there, and it was like the coolest pub in the world. They had, on the jukebox, they had, between the Stones, Bob Seger, Neil Young, Eagles, Elton John, I mean, everything that was on there. So we would just go in there and hang out till like 6 in the morning and just roll with everybody. But and then I'd just go back up in the room and jam on my acoustic. And that's how Book of Shadows was written. So, just all these mellow things just from us being inspired, just listening to, cool mellow stuff that we love. But no, it just, and I can't believe it's 20 years ago. So that's when it came about. When we'd be rolling, whenever we're rolling, whatever chapter it is that we're rolling with Black Label, whether with the Australian chapter or with the London chapter, whatever, people always go, hey, Zakk, you ever think about making one of those Book of Shadows records again? So,
yeah.
That's so I just figured, well, it's 20-year anniversary, why don't we just knock one of these out?
And that's interesting because having been 20 years, I mean, Book of Shadows 1 and Book of Shadows 2 really do feel interlinked with one another. And I was wondering, did you find yourself in sort of the same headspace when you were making this next album compared to the first one?
No, it's pretty much the same. I mean, you just, no, not at all. I think it's just, it's a matter of whatever you're getting inspired by and where you're at. I mean, I think with all bands and whoever your favorite artists are, I think really the albums are, if you're a fan of the band and just a music fan in general, you could see the evolution of the band. You know what I mean? But yeah, it definitely was the first time we've done a record where it was torn back in the studio, torn back in the studio, torn back in the studio. You know what I mean? Usually, whenever we're going to work on an album, it's just one combustion of 2 months to just knock it out, just get it done.
Yeah.
I mean, completely done. So, where this one was just constantly torn, coming back, torn, it was like about 40 songs I ended up tracking.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I know with your musical career, I know that the Kim Kardashian and the Viagra and the other supplements have been of great influence to your music.
Without a doubt.
Same deals with Book of Shadows too?
I stay with what works.
Exactly. The Viagra, the Kim Kardashian.
Don't fix it. Why?
You're launching Wild Audio. Lots of new guitars, amps, stuff like that. Are we still going to see you play Gibsons, or is it all Schecter now?
I mean, obviously my Gibsons, I'm proud of all the stuff I did with Gibson. My relationship's still awesome with everybody at Gibson, and always will be. I mean, that's part of me and part of where I came from and everything like that. So, I mean, my relationship with them is great. It's just, it's just that I just want to do more, you know what I mean? So, but no, I'm still friends with Henry and everybody over at Gibson. I love them. So, and it'll always be part of my family and part of who I am. you know, part of, you know, so, but no, it's just, for me, it's just kind of like you're a player for a team, then you coach the team, then you're a general manager, then vice president of operations, and then the only next logical step is to be a team owner. You know, at the end of the day, it's just freedom, being able to create whatever we want to create. And I mean, and that's the reason why it's Wild Audio. It's not just the guitars. We'll end up doing the guitars, everything. But I mean, it's the amps, the pedals, the strings. I mean, everything that we want to do under the sun. You know, even down to microphones. I mean, everything we want to do. You know, so we're like old gear that's just smashed. It doesn't even work anymore. We can't even find it. It's like, why don't we just make it and make it better? So you can, that it can take a beating and it can last. You know what I mean? Because these things were amazing when they were made or whatever. Well, let's just make something that's like this, because you can't find them anywhere. You know what I mean? So our company will make it. You know what I mean? And then you just take, and we'll make it even better.
You've been so involved with Zakk Sabbath, the awesome Black Sabbath cover band, and of course Black Sabbath. They're on their final tour right now. I wanted to get your feelings on the possibility of never seeing another Black Sabbath show after this year, and if you think the final tour is like really the last nail in the coffin.
Well, I mean, obviously all of us being huge Sabbath freakos, you know, I never got a chance to see. The first concert I ever saw was with, you know, St. Theo over there with Ronnie, on the Mob Rules tour. That was the first concert I ever saw. So I think I saw him at the Spectrum, which is now gone in Philadelphia. So. But no, that was the first concert I ever saw, was the Mob Rules tour. And then, but so I never thought I'd ever see Sabbath with Ozzy.
At that point,
again.
of course.
Yeah, because I figured, well, it's done, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
you know, like how we never got a chance to see Led Zeppelin or anything like that. I'm never going to get a chance to see Black Sabbath or whatever. So, you know, the fact that they're doing a run is awesome. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just, I mean, all the bands that we love, it's just the fact that they could still get up there and do it. And because, you know, it's like, it really is part of the fabric of who people are. You know what I mean? It's part of your childhood, or it's part of who you are, man. And you listen to them because it makes you feel good. So
yeah, of course.
You know, so it's great that they can still perform and they can still go out there and kill it night after night. So, no, I'm definitely, obviously, we're going to go see them when they, you know, come around.
Absolutely.
When we're out in LA, so we're definitely going to go see them for sure.
Thank you so much.
Cheers, brother.
All right,
Yeah,
definitely pick up the Book of Shadows 2 when it comes out. Beautiful, as I said, and I mean that.
Thank you, my brother.